Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure, and about 86 years ago I said that I was going to record a spot of Train Simulator using an American steam train. Well, here we are. This is the tail end of an American steam train, and it's the caboose. I'm making sure that you're not spoilerized from what I'm driving, because I'm driving, if I'm going to press the right button, this, the big boy. Yes, I'll give it a go. Now, this is one of the oldest, I believe, steam locos that are available in Train Sim. So it's not, it's maybe not the most advanced representation of the thing, but it looks the part. And I thought, since I'm not the most advanced driver that Train Sim has ever come across, that driving one of the lesser advanced steam locos, despite the fact this is probably one of the hardest steam locos to model. Excuses out of the way. Right, here we are in the cab. Where we are. Ah, yes, that would be good. Where are we? Oh, well, we're at the Feather Woodland Canyon, which I'm reliably informed is stateside somewhere. I'm going to. Well, there's that. There's the loco brake. Okay, that was the train brake, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, there's the loco brake. I've got valves and stuff. Most of these valves... Bell? Okay, bell. All right, yep, fine. Well, I managed to work that. Don't appear to be able to turn it back off again. There we go. Well, that's good. What I want is that's what I want. Right, wang that in forwards, which I would assume is that way. Just a guess, but we'll see. I'm hauling 50 boxcars, which is actually not that big a load for a train of this. So that's the driver's injector. Now I would assume that would work. That's going to be my water level. The air brake is pressurised. The steam, that's a more air brake. All the air brakes have got some air in them. Alright, I'm going to poke around the cab here and see if I can't find the thing that makes it go, and then we'll see about doing that, shall we? Right, I've had a reasonable poke around the joint, and I haven't, as yet, a regulator, that's the fella. I've had a poke around, and thus far I have not come across a firebox or some such. So I'm going to assume off. There you go, off. Should we apply some regulation first, so we don't? Whoa, gently. Whoa there, Nelly. All right. Well, okay, that was rather more straightforward than I perhaps anticipated. Train. This is the loco brake. All right. Well, whatever it is. We appear to be going. Good. Whoop, gently. What's going on here? This is the cylinder pressure. It's going up quite quickly, isn't it? That could be a bad thing. When dials hit the top like that, that's not always a good sign. All right. Okay. Now then, we'll just ease her off a bit. Actually, what was that? That's your throttle, more or less. We're doing 25 miles per hour already. I don't care if I'm on top of the situation or not. I need to look outside right now because it's going to look like this. Right? Why would I not look outside when it looks as good as this does? And I don't care how good or bad it doesn't look. That's top notch. That is. That's a bit of train doing its thing through the landscape. And as you will no doubt be able to identify, there is quite a lot of train here. Quite a lot. This is a 40 mile per hour speed limit. I possibly ought to seize control of the situation. I've no idea how forgiving this route is. Yeah, I know I'm speeding. What are you? That's the live injector. No, I didn't want that. I wanted to regulate things. Less regulation. My cylinder pressure's dropped to nothing. We're probably rolling about now. I think that you're probably going to use this. Oh, I can feel the comments now. All right, if I do that, does this go back up again? Negative. Okay. All right. And the sound effects seem to be indicating that I am losing steam all over the place, or losing pressure. We're now braking. Well, I say braking. We're now losing speed. So if I open her up again, is that having a positive impact on our... Nope, still slowing down. Okay. I've now, of course, completely lost the plot with regard to which is forwards and which is... That sounds like it does more, so that's probably good. We've got 270, maybe 280 somethings in the hose pipe there, and that's good. I can feel you commenting. There's the fireman's injector, which is the exhaust. If we do a bit of that, I've no idea. We're getting up quite a lick. I should probably ease it back a bit. Where's the handle? There we go. Oh, okay, right. Right. Cylinder pressure. So the cylinder's going to be the thing that makes it go? I've no idea. Right, let's move to some action cam here. Anyway, we're doing a bit of Union Pacific action. And there she blows. Look, Union Pacific, all Union, all Pacific, all the time. Can I Superman my way back to the front of the joint? I'm going to try and set up a good angle here. We're a little bit over limit, but we're slowing down again, so that's good. I apologise for the atrocious camera work there, but I wanted to set up something like this. I was hoping for like a trestle bridge or something along those lines, but I suppose it was not to be. But this was to be, though. Look at this. This is what you came to see. Well, if it wasn't what you came to see, well, you've come to the wrong place, haven't you? Now, apparently, I've got 9 miles to go to hit Paxton Track 1 South, which is where I've told it I want to go to. This is a 25 miles per hour limit here. There's a 25 limit. Pull the thing that makes it slower. No, that goes faster. This one, give me some... I guess train brake will probably be the way to go on this. There you go, that's having a profound effect. Then we'll ease it back off again. There we go. Yeah, we're coming all the way to a stop because, as ever, I've applied far too much of everything there. No, it's okay. It's under control. I'm part working off dials and what have you, and part working off the gizmo at the bottom of the screen there. Very nice. Now, as luck would have it, I have got a buffet car on board. No, really, I have. Definitely got a buffet car on board. And tell us, what have we got on offer in the buffet car today there, old-timey Joe?
You never heard of grits? It's made out of corn. Them hominy grits.
Delightful, I'm sure. Old-timey Joe there with the latest from the buffet car. We're slowing down. Now, I'll take the brake back off again. Let's crank it. Go on! Yeah, if I can blow this thing up, I will. And possibly have done already. We've got a little bit of upward incline here, so maybe a bit of grunt is not a bad thing. That hissing sound says you're losing pressure all over the place, and it says you're losing pressure at a rate you possibly don't want to be losing it. It does to me, anyway. I don't know what it actually means. Really? You surprise me. No, I genuinely don't know. I'm going to keep poking around in case there's an extra thing that I can... Oh, hold on, what are you... Alright, that was good. Yeah, smashing. Right, hold on, we've got the... Oh, we're just going to do a trundle past the side camera job here. Oh, it's good. I like it. There you go. It's that's tremendous. I've still got 9 miles to go. We're not exactly progressing at a magnificent rate here. Let's just be a little bit more aggressive with the thing. Maybe not ramp the cylinder pressure right off the top of the chart. See if it can plug. No, it doesn't know. No, you're going to need to give it a bit more than that. There you go. Now you might not be able to see it. It's here. Look, this is my pressure gauge, and at the moment I am just below taking it off the chart. If I go all the way over here, well, firstly, that's a bit bouncy. I suspect that's wheel slip, and you know the suspension I'm not entirely sure how much suspension this has. Is there a valve that I need to be closing or some such? What are you, yeah, I know I'm speeding. I'll be fine. Don't you worry. Alright, I'll stop speeding quite so much, because... Whoa, this is an old-timey train, and we're on something of a... Oh, it stopped hissing. Is that associated with it? Yeah, it is, look. Alright, well, if we turn that off again... No, it's decided it needs a bit more... Ah, there we go. Ah, enjoy the mellow silence as we are heading downhill. Oh, this could get quite exciting then. No, I'm still hissing routinely. Now, if we look outside, that's the caboose. That's not going to teach us anything. Where's the hissing coming from? Now, I'm working on the assumption that is a sound effect that is intended to tell me something of which I should be paying attention. But you would expect your cylinder gases to be escaping from the side there. I would expect, anyway. Rightly, wrongly, possibly both. But there you go. I mean, that is what you would expect. I'm speeding, but I'm speeding quite a bit, actually. We should probably apply a smidge of brake here. Let's just put brakes to apply. Is that enough? No, it's not enough to hold us. Let's go a little bit more. There we go. That's going to ease the speed off. I'm quite happy to speed a little bit, but I don't want to speed so much that, you know, everything goes for a Burton. That's the route map. Super. Back. Just back. There you go. Try 4. Ah, yeah. See, 4 was a very astute choice. We're slowing down a lot. Turn the brake off. Right. You're going to need some throttle. Come on. That's the spirit. Keep it going there. Just hold on. Go on. Don't spare the horses. Don't spare anything at this rate. We're going to be burning through gears. We're going to have pistons falling off and various items of ironmongery littering the track as a result of my casual disregard for a finely tuned piece of machinery. Fortunately, it's a virtual fine-tuned piece of machinery, and therefore it can take it. And I've got plenty more where this one came from. What else have we got going on here? There must be a something I haven't played with yet. What are you? What are you? The sander. Oh, right. Okay, right. Yeah, I know what that does. It's for when you need to play in your sand pit. Brake. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, speeding again. You shock me. Right, ease that. Whoa, no, off is what you want to be easing that. It's a bit of a corner, but we're largely okay. We're about to enter a tunnel. Oh, well, let's... Come on, if I get it, just get ahead of it. Get ahead of it. Set up the angle. Rubbish. Nuts. Alright, let's get to the other end of the tunnel. I don't know where the other end of the tunnel is. Oh, I found it. Hold on. There we go. Worth it. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. We did a little bit better, that one. Obviously, if I had better route familiarity, I would be able to set up shots of this kind in a far superior fashion. Oh, hold on. Is that another tunnel? It is another tunnel. Also, we are rocketing along at a fair old lick here. You say that's 40 miles per hour. Right. I possibly ought to ease the... Where's the cab lights? You don't have one. You open the firebox and hope that presents enough light for you to work by. Oh, okay. Now, I can only assume... Now, many of you are going to be tempted to correct my driving methodology here, and you're welcome to do so. I'm setting myself up for it, and I accept that you are going to want to explain in fine detail what I'm doing wrong. And while I will read your comment, I can't guarantee I will retain any of the information when the time comes to do something like this again. But the question I have for you, what's this then? Is this going to be... This will be, I would imagine, either the number of... Well, what would it be? It wouldn't be gallons. Yeah, it would be gallons. The number of gallons of water we've got left in... Would it be gallons? Seems like a heck of a lot. No, surely not. Well, I'm not seeing any kind of a pressure measure on there, because that would be the other thing is the amount of pressure that you've got in the what's it, the boiler at the moment. And that's my water level there. Quite obviously, that's the water level. There's something going on over the fireman's side of things that doesn't actually look like it's a duplication of what I've got going on. If I crank his exhaust handle, does anything move? Does anything move? Not so as you know. We're now 20 miles an hour over the limit. If it was going to throw us off the track, this would be the time that it would... Yeah, we're making all kinds of grinding noises there. Let's stop that. And the track's getting steeper. There you are. I've applied some brake. Everyone relax. I've got this. And that appears to be an old-timey pickup truck there. Old-timey running its way up the asphalt. And there was me thinking I was doing something wholly authentic. Well, I suppose it is authentic since the, 4014? 4114. There is a combination of 4s, 1s and 0s in the big boy that re-entered service recently. Well, it re-entered service. Is doing a grand tour of all places stateside. And I suppose that does render this somewhat authentic, although, you know, I think it prefers going to places where there are people who can see it. It's, I have the loco brake on a little bit. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Bridge! You're missing it! Oh, wrong button. There you go. Oh, it's almost a jolly green as well! Oh, but it isn't. And that's very modern concrete. Now, I admit, actually, that this route is intended for a GP 30 whatnot, rather than the big boy. But I said, no, I want to drive it here. Gave me the option to drive it from Ipswich to Liverpool Street, which I was quite tempted by. But I thought, actually, I'm not entirely sure it's gonna work. I haven't done Ipswich to Liverpool Street yet. I mention it, of course, because it is probably the route with which I am the most familiar, and therefore I can offer all manner of tourist advice along the way. The first piece of which would be don't. The second piece would be no, really, don't. But there you go. Oh, look, we've got a drama corner here, and then what? What does it do? Well, it continues wandering through the pines. You suggesting these are wandering pines? Well, they're fairly static, but, you know, we all like a wander from time to time. Let's get down to... We had ground level last time. Let's try a mid-height here. Let's try that one. I'm liking it still. We're 3 miles over the limit, but we're not picking up any further speed than that. So that, to me, feels adequate. And we'll actually wait for the whole thing to go past this time round. Yeah, I know I'm speeding, but, you know, points are for fools and game shows, and this is neither of those. No, I am clowning around, maybe 10 miles per hour. All right, okay, we possibly ought to take some action on that front, because that clearly means that there's something big and horrible coming up. All right, I'm doing it. We don't want to break the train. We just want to apply the train brake. Huh? Hey? Oh, 2 different uses of brake in a single sentence. Gosh, what verbal dexterity you have, Grandpa. Thank you. And don't call me Grandpa. Right, moving on. Can't keep going. Oh no, you're not up for it. Well, it's because you applied the brake a moment ago, and it's not an instant release kind of deal. This is old-timey. Where you had to plan to stop about 6 months before you intended to come to a halt. All right, well, can we do a bit of... No, because you've got the inner workings of a sandworm there, and that's not going to work for you. Let's go to the front end. I'm doing 8.6 miles per hour, because apparently it's very important that I don't go too fast. And I imagine it's this corner section over the trellis there that is the offending unit. Alright. I'm quite happy to play by the rules. Not a problem. Now, we've got just under 5 miles to go, and apparently it's going to take us 20 minutes to get there. Well, if you're making me do 10 miles per hour, then, yeah, I rather suspect it will. I don't have that kind of time, and my viewers don't have that kind of patience. So let's. Actually, I suspect that several of the viewers do have that kind of patience. So let's grip it and rip it a little bit. I reckon the tail end of the train will tolerate going a little bit faster than 10. Let's endeavour to get to our destination. Oh, hold on, I'm no longer holding the regulator. I'm back outside again. Oop, putting it down. Yeah, no, me and Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen and Lou Diamond Phillips and Kiefer Sutherland. Who else was in that movie? Who have I missed? Well, anyway, we between us are the regulators, and so forth. Much hype there was with regard to your young guns, but did it deliver? Not as such, no. Needed far more Judd Nelson, because he wasn't in it at all. And as you well know, Judd Nelson is harsh. Good, there you go. That's enough references for today. We're coming up on the Keddy East Main. I don't know if that's the Keddy East Main line. Flipping heck, I'm doing 40 in a 10. Let's just relax there, Tiny. Actually, it's the tail end of the train that's still in a 10. I passed through a 25 limit a moment or two ago, so we're all good. That's a trellis bridge job there. Oh, which way are we going? Oh, this could be dramatic if this is an abrupt turn that we have here. No, we made it. It's all good. I am speeding, but I'm sorry. I've got things to attend to, and that is watch the business go across the bridge. Up a little bit further would be nice, but I'm not going to chance moving it now. Huh? Hey! Oh, that was worth the price of admission. I think you'll find more tunnels. This place is littered with them. And honestly, people have the nerve to criticise me for going round and round in corners and bends and taking a non-direct route about things. This chap's going all over the show and is clearly put together by someone who is drunk. And there's the school bus. Right, back on board. What are we doing? Slowing down some. Okay, alright, we can do that. Now, if I use the loco brake, is that actually going to have any effect? I'd be kind of surprised if it did, given the sheer weight of waggons that we've got behind us. And yet, it is having a modest effect. I suspect that's there for when you really need to hammer all the brakes on all the time. The train brake alone should do the job at the moment. Train brake alone should do the job at the moment, thank you. There we are. I must say, this course is being... whatever. Is being jolly gentle with me when it comes to forgiving my flagrant disregard for any kind of sensible rate of progression. Now, if I stick my head out a window, I can't remember what the button is for that. Is it 6? No, that's the targeting cam. Is it 5? No. Is it an arrow key? Oh, hello. Oh, I'm on the other side. I can look at what the fireman gets to look at. Right, when there's some light in here, we'll find out what that is. Right, this is Crosby, Stills and Nash. Go back in here. The dial. And that says 20 some odd. That's speed. Thank you. This one is a duplicate of the one over there that I'm not entirely sure what it means. That's good too. Apparently we keep passing through signals. And I'm just ignoring them as well. Right, what if we hit that? This? No. Okay. That one. Alright, this just allows me to hop to the other side of the cab. Alright, fair play. What I want though, what have we got here? That says take screenshots. I'm taking video, mate. I'm very modern. Is that a pause button? It flipping is. Okay, alright. Yeah, okay, alright. Sorry, I'm discovering new things. Every journey on a train simulator route that you're unfamiliar with is a voyage of discovery, and I just discovered the pause button. Good, right. Well, so far with my cavalier attitude towards speed limit, I have shaved 9 minutes off the scheduled arrival time. You can thank me later, but yeah, there it is. I'll tell you what. To celebrate, I'm going to turn the bell on. Bell, bell, bell. Ding, 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 ding. Let me know when you've had enough, and I'll turn it back off again. In the meantime, let's go for number 4. 4 is the easy good time shot, and here it goes. Very nice. It's even doing the Doppler effect. Look, and that's very nice indeed. And yeah, this is, this is your archetypal train simulation experience, you know. For when I'm quite happily tooting around and not just making daft comments on a video for you fine people. No, what I'd just like to do is I'll just set one going. And occasionally hop out and take a few shots. Yeah, I've had enough of the bell now. I don't care if you want more of it. We're done with that. That's made enough noise. That's the other end of the reversing stick. Okay, we can do that. That's good. Yep. I keep optimistically looking around, going like, if this was Train Sim World, I'd be able to get out and walk around and stuff. And oh hello, why are we stopping? Why are we stopping? Why aren't we're still going downhill? What's happened? We've still got water. What did I pull that stopped us? Now, I mean, this is too elderly a train to have an AWS on board, and I don't know, maybe the bell was just concealing it, and there's a footplate somewhere that I've got a stamp on, and should I do so, it'll eject Will Smith and his giant robotic spider monster out the back door. That's the firebox. Why were you looking behind you for the fire? That's where they keep the coal, you nana. The firebox is there. Oh, there's no need to be like that. There's every need to be like that. You're a buffoon. Well, yes, better a buffoon than a bassoon. I don't know, at least a bassoon's useful and can occasionally make beautiful music. Right, give it some... That's the injector. Right, you've injected something. Give it some large. There you go. Now give it a medium portion. There you go. Now you've got it rolling again. Get it right. Whoa! What's that? That looks like a hold up on the ring road there. We better stop for that. I'm going to put on full brake and we'll go and investigate. Give me some 8. Good. Because that could be problematic. Oh no, it's okay. It's on a siding. It's on a siding. Oh great. Okay, we're gonna have the opportunity for a belter of a shot here. Now, don't mess this up. Alright, let the brake pressure. What do you want now? You're trying to play me.
I'm not sure. You decide.
No, what? Why are you suggesting I ask the Google Assistant to be my girlfriend? Will you just keep... Mind your noise. Sometimes my telephone listening in and trying to forecast what it is that I'm looking for is really quite disconcerting, and it always happens when I'm recording as well. But that's probably because I'm just chuntering away for an extended period. Right, get this shot. All right, okay. Right. Now, where's the business end of this? It's going to be... Don't miss coming round the mountain when she comes. Oh, it's a lengthy one as well. Right, we are rolling. In fact, we're picking up speed quite quickly here. And we've got less than a mile to go before we stop. I'm speeding again. Quelle surprise. And here we go. Everything's fine. We're not going to crash into anything. It's parked. But we probably ought to go see where the other end of it is. It's quite some way away. There you go. This is what you'd usually be driving up here. And old meets new. Well, you're going to have a minute to get yourself in the perfect angle for this. Really a minute? No, probably about 20 seconds or so. Okay, all right. Well, think about it. Come on, image composition. There you go. That's nice. Yes. All right, here we go. This is it. There you go. You got it. You've got the shot. It'll be in there, but only if I've got a frame that meets the object. Oh, hold on. We're going to stop that. Ease this on. We're supposed to be stopping in a 1/10 of a mile. and we're doing 50 odd miles per hour. Yeah, maybe a bit quick. You think? And I think we've overshot a little bit there. I'm not entirely sure where I was supposed to stop. I'll be on. No, I was supposed to stop at that junction, I imagine. Okay, all right. Well, I didn't. So what now? Because you'd chosen this as a stopping point in order to make for a compelling video experience. It's going to just let you keep going. This is a free drive. You are free to go wherever you like. Okay, all right. Well, look, if you're a rail purist of some description and you haven't already switched off, avert your attention because for my next trick, and because I need a finishing. Oh, okay. What? Oh, I was about to say. It flipping didn't, mate. Look, there's some still in there. If I could twiddle this, it would. I was just going to make it go as fast as possible. Well, it's not just that. It's just chucked me out of the whole thing. Oh, well, I never did. Right, what do we do? Well, what did we actually manage there? Feather River Canyon. Okay. Targets completed 0 of 1. We didn't stop at any of the 1 destinations. Fine. I didn't add any rail vehicles, but I wasn't required to. Picked up passengers. Well, just a couple of thousand people watching the show. Didn't pick up any freight. Refueled. Didn't. Sped 11 times. Yeah, but I don't think it's the number of times that I sped. I think it's the distance I covered while doing so. Anyway, there you go. That's your lot. That's the big boy. As mentioned, it is one of the oldest locomotives that you can pick up for Train Sim. So it's not got all of the twiddly bits that you would usually come to expect. That said, it is quite fun to look at and just to grip it and rip it. Fortunately, I could just grip it and rip it, but I ran out of water. I wonder if that's what the hissing was. And as much as I'm going to regret it, tell me what was all that hissing about, and what could I have done about it, other than, everything. Anyway, I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back at some time in the dim, distant future with another energetic and action-fueled adventure to places of a delightful nature on a train. Cheerio. Yes, okay, so I was rather playing this with underarm difficulty switched on, but frankly, I had a look at another US locomotive. I forget which one it is, another steam locomotive, and its introduction was a 5-minute video teaching you how to switch it on. And they were delivering information at a rate that I considered excessive, and I thought, given my innate ability to retain information that is conveyed that is of a useful nature, I've got absolutely no chance. TS Pro, not for me. No, I like to just push a button and things happen. I like to be challenged by occasional unexpected items in the bagging area. But fundamentally, no. Just keep it easy, and I'll have a rare old time. So for a relaxing jaunt down a mountainside, that was jolly good fun. I perfectly enjoyed it. Anyway, I have at least delivered on the promise of 1 times American steam engine with freight run down the side of a mountain. Job's a good 'un.